You know what I think about sometimes? I think about the couple that sat across from me. This was maybe 2 years ago, and they had done everything right, like everything. They'd saved up, they had a down payment, they had a budget, they had a neighborhood picked out, they had a school district picked out for their kids, and they were so excited. And then we ran their credit, and it came back at a 604, and I had to watch both of their faces just fall. And the thing that got me, the thing that still gets me, is that nobody had ever told them. Nobody in their life had ever just sat them down and said, look, before any of this other stuff matters, there's a number you need to know about. That right there is why I'm making this video today. My name is Michael Ben. On this channel, I give you the real stuff. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just what you actually need to know to buy a house without making the mistakes that cost people tens of thousands of dollars. Today, we are talking about credit scores, specifically what you need in 2026. Let's get into it. So the first thing, and I need you to actually hear this, there is no one magic number. I know that's annoying. You clicked this video because you wanted somebody to just tell you the number. And I'm going to give you numbers, don't worry, but you have to understand that the number changes based on what kind of loan you're going after. A conventional loan, that's the most common one, the one most buyers end up using, you're generally looking at a 620 minimum. An FHA loan, which is government-backed and has a lower down payment requirement, a lot of lenders will work with you at a 580, some even lower if you're putting more down. And if you're a veteran using a VA loan, oh my gosh, some lenders have no hard minimum at all. So the answer to what score do I need is always, well, what loan are you getting? Now, the next thing I want you to really sit with is the difference between the score that gets you approved and the score that actually gets you a good deal, because those are not the same thing, and I cannot stress that enough. I had a client, her name was Denise, sweet woman, had been working on her credit, came to me with a 623, and technically, yes, she qualified, but her rate came back at 7.875%. Her coworker, I actually knew both of them, they worked together, bought around the same time, same price range, but she had a 744. Her rate was 6.375%. You want to know what that difference looks like over 30 years on a $350,000 loan? We are talking about close to $90,000. $90,000. I hate to tell you that, but I'd rather you hear it from me now than figure it out at the closing table. And I already know somebody in the comments is going to say, Michael, rates are set by the market. You can't control that. And you're right, kind of. You can't control what rates are doing, but you can absolutely control what rate you qualify for, because the rate a lender gives you is based heavily on your score. That is the lever you can pull. Speaking from experience, I have watched people raise their credit score 80, even 90 points in under 6 months. Not with anything sketchy, just by knowing the right moves and making them consistently. Hey, real quick, I came across a course on Udemy that I genuinely think you should check out. It walks through the entire home buying process, step by step, start to finish, and honestly, it covers a lot of the stuff I wish more buyers knew before they ever called an agent. Like the kind of foundational knowledge that just makes everything else make sense. The link is down in the description box. Go check it out when you're done here. Okay, back to it. Moving on, let me give you the actual tiers for 2026 so you have something concrete to work with. If your score is 740 or above, you are in the best position possible. Best rates, best terms, lenders are happy to see you. 680 to 739, you're in solid shape. Your rate is going to be reasonable, nothing crazy. 620 to 679, and look, I'm not trying to discourage you, but you're going to feel it. Your rate is higher, your monthly payment is higher, and over time that adds up fast. Below 620 on a conventional loan, most lenders are going to ask you to come back when that number moves. Now, I did a whole video last week on FHA versus conventional loans, so definitely go watch that. But for right now, just remember, 620, 680, 740. Those are your benchmarks. Here is something that does not get talked about enough, and I feel pretty strongly about this. The score is not the whole picture. Lenders are not just looking at the number. They are pulling your full credit report and reading what's actually in there. I had a guy, we'll call him Marcus, 697 score, thought he was totally fine. Gets to underwriting and they find a $280 medical collection from 3 years ago sitting on his report. Held up his closing by 5 weeks. Almost lost the house. Almost lost his rate lock. 5 weeks over $280. I've seen a thing or two, and I'm telling you, what's on that report matters just as much as the score itself. I want to stop here and actually ask you something. Drop it in the comments. Where is your credit score right now? Seriously, no judgment from me, I promise. I just want to know where people in this community are starting from. And if you think I'm getting something wrong in this video, tell me that too. I genuinely want the conversation. And look, if you're ready to actually start this process and you want someone in your corner who knows what they're doing, click the link below. I have agents I trust all across the country who will walk you through this the right way. Not just get you to a close, actually take care of you. All right, 3 things. Right now, go to annualcreditreport.com and pull your actual report, not a Credit Karma estimate, the real report, and look for anything wrong. Errors, collections, accounts you don't recognize. Dispute what shouldn't be there. Second, get your credit card balances down below 30% of the limit. Under 10% is even better. That one move alone can move your score meaningfully in a short amount of time. Third, trust me on this one. Do not open any new credit accounts. Not a car loan, not a store card, nothing. You touch your credit right before you apply for a mortgage, and you could tank the whole thing. Leave it alone. My name is Michael Ben, and I will see you next time. Make sure to take a screenshot of the summary slide.